My name's Carrie and welcome to my dirty house. The best part about this video is how absolutely unhinged I was while I was filming it, but editing it all and adding this calm music really makes it seem like I have it all together. Started out as an after dark clean with me after a long day at work at an event. Look at these beautiful, gorgeous flowers that I got to take home. So that was a perk. It ended in tears. We all have those days where we feel like we just can't keep up, and if you're feeling like that today, then let me be the first to tell you that you are not the only one. On this particular day, I had been up since 4:15 in the morning, worked a huge event for 6 hours, and had 6 hours of drive time altogether. And so by the time I was home, it was time for dinner, and I had to do some routine cleaning around the house. I hadn't scrubbed my sink in longer than I'd like to admit, and so at this point, I was just so overwhelmed. I had been so busy in the weeks leading up to the event that I couldn't keep up with anything, and I am still trying to catch up, and I actually have an event in just a couple days for work. So I'm still trying to catch up, and so my advice to you, if you are feeling like you cannot keep up with your housework, is just to find like one thing that you can do instead of focusing on the big picture, which is like me. Like when I clean, I want the whole room spotless from top to bottom, and of course that takes like a couple hours per room. And so when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I really just have to prioritize like the smaller tasks, like cleaning the sink instead of the whole kitchen, or cleaning out the fridge instead of the whole kitchen. But I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend. This is my favorite for my stainless steel and also porcelain. I don't have porcelain in my home except for I think one of my tubs has porcelain. But it is my favorite cleaner for the sink. They do have a powder cleanser. I'm using the soft scrub, and you can just see how bad my sink was. And first of all, I do like this little grate thing, but it is a pain in the ass to keep clean, you guys. Like, seriously, it is so annoying to scrub it. This video was filmed on a weekday, but the kids were home from spring break, and making the mess around the house was all that much more overwhelming since they were home. And I wasn't home to keep on top of it. And I was feeling like I had a ton of energy still when I got home. We had ordered pizza, so I didn't have to cook. And so I powered through, and finally by the end of this video, I was in tears and crying in my footage. In fact, I was so tired that I was turning the camera off when I thought I was filming and turning it on when I was trying to turn it off. So at that point, I knew it was time for bed. I for sure thought when I made this video that it was going to seem absolutely unhinged, but it just goes to show you that what you see on social media is not always what it seems. I ended up getting a seemingly calm after dark clean with me video, but I really felt like a hot mess on the inside. If you're ever feeling down about yourself and find yourself comparing yourself to your friends or to people on social media, just remember that what's on the surface is not always their reality. Remind yourself that we all have bad days, and it's your own choice to accept it and let it go and get back up the next day and try again. If you're always focusing on like the negative things, your brain is just automatically going to default to negative thinking. So take a second right now to think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. It can be a person, a place, or a thing, but take a minute to just say in your head or even out loud, or start a gratitude journal. But practicing gratitude every day can actually help to rewire your brain so that your default attitude and thoughts and feelings and energy just continues to be positive. And so that will be your default thinking instead of always being negative, like, oh, I hate cleaning this sink, this sucks, or whatever. Oh, I hate doing the laundry, like I don't want to do it. So that will definitely help. And as I watch this footage, I know how I was feeling on the inside, but I'm thankful that I have a messy house because it means that my kids are here with me. I'm thankful that I have a toilet to clean because I live somewhere with running water. I'm thankful that I did have a sink full of dishes, but now it's getting clean. It's getting there. But it means that I have food to eat. So in the mundane tasks that you do around the house, just take a minute to soak it in and look at the positive side of the laundry, because you have clothes to wear and money to spend to go shopping, or doing yard work because you even have a yard to spend time in outside and in nature, or whatever your least favorite chore is. So I invite you to join me in my journey to bettering myself. I'm always looking to just be the best that I can. I want to better my space, my home, and the environment that we're in for my kids and my husband. And it's not always going to be perfect, But I definitely just want to encourage you and make you feel like you have a friend that you can get through those mundane tasks with. And so thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope it gives you the motivation that you need to get whatever it is done. And make sure you subscribe if you like relatable cleaning content, organizing, decluttering, homemaking, decorating, and cooking. I like to give all kinds of meal inspiration. I love to cook and I like to eat. So, and I am trying to grow my channel, and subscribing and engaging with this video with a like or a comment means so much to me. It really helps my channel out to grow. So thank you to those of you that are already subscribed and leave me such nice comments all the time. I love you guys. By the way, what I'm doing right now with all the leftover water from the water bottles and the plastic bottles, which I hate buying because I feel like they get wasted from like the neighbor kids, but I always like to have it on hand because we live in California and just like in case of an earthquake. But I'm just condensing all of it into a cup, and then I'll go and water my plants. I'll just like throw it outside into the planter, or I give it to the pets. We have 4 pets. Yeah, 4. We have 1 dog. He is half Maltese, half Chihuahua, and 3 cats. We actually just got a new kitten. He is half Sphynx, half Bengal, which I have always wanted. Me and my husband have always dreamed of having a Bengal, but he is so cute. So you might catch a glimpse of one of them running around. They are always not too far behind me. Just wiping the kitchen down with the Norwex E-cloth. I love this for quick and easy cleaning. It first of all cleans very well, and then it's super quick because you can clean all kinds of surfaces with it. And then I'm just using the Easy Off degreaser to clean our electric stove top. Food boils over or gets on it and then cooks on, and so this is great at getting that off. I did get a cleaner that came with the stove and like a special sponge, which also works very well, but I need to like get an actual stovetop cleaner. Anyways, this is all I really had time to do on this particular night. We had 4 kids at the house with us spending the night, and so they definitely were keeping me busy in between cleaning. Plus, I had to put them to bed. So if you could only see what the rest of my house looked like, then you would know that this is all an illusion. And I really do wish that my house was clean all the time from room to room. But one day, when no one lives here with us and the kids have their own lives, it'll be clean then. Sometimes I have the energy to clean the whole house, and sometimes I just have the energy for the kitchen, which, by the way, I didn't even get to the floors, which you saw earlier, which were disgusting, but I really had to go to bed, like I said, by the end of this video, so I left those for another time. But like I said, had been watering my plants around the house, so this was a polka dot plant. It died. I don't know. I was hoping it would come back to life. And then my basil, I was checking on that, and I'm gonna also water my pothos. The last thing I needed to do before heading to bed was to put breakfast out for the next morning. I got these chocolate croissants for the girls from Trader Joe's. They love croissant, as they say. They're so funny, croissant. Anyways, they have to sit out and rise for 9 hours. So I'm putting them in the oven overnight and will bake them in the morning. They look at how like flat they are. Just wait till you see them after they rise. So this is the next morning when they are ready to be baked. I'm just going to preheat the oven to 350 and then I served it with some fruit. They loved it because they love the chocolate croissants from Starbucks. So they were very happy with their breakfast this morning. But that's all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.